Have you ever stopped yourself from doing something you really wanted just because you feared what others might think? That moment when your heart says go for it, but your mind whispers, what if they laugh, is the invisible cage of judgment. Most people live their entire lives inside this cage. They dress a certain way, talk a certain way, even dream within limits, all to avoid criticism. But here's the truth. The fear of judgment is a mental prison built by insecurity. It kills creativity, courage, and authenticity. Freedom begins the moment you decide that your life is yours. When you stop performing for others and start living for yourself, that's when true confidence starts to grow. Understand where the fear comes from. Fear of judgment doesn't appear overnight. It's programmed deep within us. As children, we were told, don't do that. What will people say? Society taught us that approval equals safety. We learned to please others before pleasing ourselves. Then came social media, a world where likes and comments define our worth. Every post, every selfie, every opinion became a test for validation. So this fear is not your fault. It's conditioning. But once you understand where it comes from, you gain the power to break it. You realize that fear of judgment is not real danger. It's an illusion your mind created to keep you safe. But safety never creates greatness. Realize the truth. People don't think about you that much. Here's something that can change your life instantly. People don't think about you as much as you think they do. Everyone is too busy worrying about their own image, their own flaws, their own problems. When you make a mistake or say something awkward, they might notice it for a second, then move on. We create imaginary audiences in our minds, believing everyone is watching. Shift focus from approval to purpose. When your goal is approval, you lose yourself. But when your goal is purpose, you find direction. Ask yourself, who am I trying to impress and why? True fulfillment doesn't come from being liked. It comes from being aligned. Focus your energy on what gives meaning to your life. Build habits, projects, and relationships that reflect your values, not others' opinions. When you're deeply connected to your purpose, criticism becomes background noise. People may judge your path, but they can never understand your destination. Embrace vulnerability and authenticity. Most people try to appear strong, perfect, unshakable, but real strength comes from being real. Vulnerability isn't weakness. It's the courage to show your truth. When you share your struggles, your flaws, your fears, you connect with people on a deeper level. Authenticity makes you magnetic. It frees you from the exhausting task of pretending. So let go of the mask. Let people see who you truly are. Some will judge, yes. Train your mind for self-acceptance. You can't control what others say about you, but you can control what you say to yourself. Your inner dialogue is the foundation of your confidence. If you keep repeating, I'm not good enough, your mind believes it. But if you reprogram that voice to say, I'm growing, I'm learning, I'm capable, your self-worth rises. Start every morning with self-affirmations. I am enough. My opinion of myself matters the most. The only approval I need is my own. Soon, you'll find that the world's noise no longer shakes your inner peace. Take small risks daily. Courage isn't built in one big leap. It's built through small daily acts. Start by doing little things that make you uncomfortable. Speak up in meetings. Post your ideas online. Share your opinion, even if it's unpopular. Every small risk weakens the power of fear. With each act of courage, your brain learns. Nothing bad happened. I survived. Over time, you become unstoppable. You stop waiting for the perfect time to live confidently. Because you realize that the perfect time is now. Surround yourself with growth-minded people. Energy is contagious. If you hang around people who constantly judge and gossip, you'll shrink to fit their negativity. But when you surround yourself with positive, ambitious, growth-minded people, you expand. Find friends who celebrate your effort, not just your success. Join communities where authenticity is valued more than perfection. When you walk with the right people, you stop fearing judgment because you're finally walking in the right direction. Stop overthinking and start living. Overthinking is the thief of confidence. You replay moments, analyze words, and imagine reactions that never happen. But life doesn't reward thinkers. It rewards doers. Start acting more and analyzing less. If you fail, learn. If you succeed, celebrate. Either way, you grow. You can't control what people think, but you can control what you do next. And every action you take, despite fear, makes you more powerful than before. Freedom begins when you stop seeking validation. The truth is simple. The day you stop needing approval is the day you start living freely. Fear of judgment loses its power when you realize that no one can define your worth but you. So walk boldly, speak confidently, live authentically, because the world doesn't need another copy. It needs the real you. So my friend, remember this. Life is too short to live under someone else's opinion. Don't let fear silence your dreams or shrink your spirit. You were born to express, not to impress. Walk with pride, speak your truth, and let your confidence shine louder than their judgment. Because the moment you stop fearing others, you start truly living.